On the surface, a lot of people think it's all about the bag. A pretty design, a few functional details, but the 31 story goes much deeper than that. Of course, a lot goes into our products. Passion, purpose, and partnership. The little bag that started as an idea and traveled far across the world is on a mission far bigger than most people realize. And we do it all for our consultants, women who are chasing their dreams. But often it's the bag that opens the door. The countless hands that touch that little bag along its journey are nothing compared to the countless lives that it touches. Each little bag we create is on a mission to change lives. And each dollar that our consultants earn because of our bags takes them one step closer to their dreams. These little bags of ours make people's lives easier, happier, and sweeter. But they are just part of our story. So the next time someone asks you what you do, what will you say? Will you tell them that you help people smile a little easier, laugh a little harder, or even that you strengthen relationships? Will you tell them that you bring a little security where it may not have existed before? Will you tell them that you empower women? Or will you just tell them that you sell one of those cute little bags?
How could I ever think for a minute that because it may not work now, that it didn't fulfill God's purpose for it in the world? Of course, my heart is broken.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
Hello, everyone, and happy MLM Monday to all of you. MLM Monday is the day where you get to watch all of your favorite multi-level marketing content creators and soak up all of the Hunbot tea. So I hope that that's what brought you to my channel today. If you're new, welcome. Please subscribe. Hey, make yourself comfortable. Pour yourself a cup of tea. We got some tea today. And if you're returning, then hey, hon, guess what? I got some good news. And another MLM is shutting down. So, of course, we're going to be talking about that today. I'm sure that I am late to the party. And that's because when something like this happens, sometimes I like to see how things are going to play out and what's going to happen before I like to jump on it. But we are here to talk about good old 31 Gifts. And 31 Gifts is a multi-level marketing company, an MLM company, and they sell basically handbags, they sell tote bags, they sell backpacks, wallets, purses, all kinds of different accessories. Like here's a sunglasses holder that you can get to go with it, all of the good stuff. They claim that all of them are affordable, which, yeah, okay, the prices aren't always all that bad. And many of their products are actually customizable, and they feature a monogramming option, which means, yeah, you get to customize it. It's great fun. Everyone loves it. Everyone seemed to like 31 when it came out. So 31 as a company was founded in 2020. 2003 by Cindy Monroe. Cindy Monroe is a very interesting character. She is the founder and the CEO. She founded this wonderful purse accessory MLM company in the basement of her home in a place that is called Chattanooga. I'm probably saying that wrong, but Chattanooga, Tennessee. And she founded it with a few friends. And it's all about female empowerment. She claims that the main focus of this is to empower women and build a community of sisterhood, as all the MLM companies do. So just absolutely, absolutely fabulous. And I found an article on Southern Maryland Newsnet that had her stating, I wanted to give women an opportunity to earn extra income while being able to stay at home with their children or have a second income with a flexible schedule. And again, she emphasizes that the company's core mission is to empower women to balance career and family on their own terms. Again, all about female empowerment. Dakara, good to see you, says Chattanooga is in the heart of the Bible Belt. I am not surprised at all. So 31 is an MLM company, as I stated. So there is a way to join it and you become an independent consultant, or as we call them here, Huns or Hunbots. It involves purchasing an enrollment kit, and there are apparently 3 options to choose from. There's a basic kit, which will be about $59, a standard kit for $99, a deluxe kit for $179, and etc. So you basically become a consultant by buying one of these kits, right? And then they like to have home parties, as all of the MLMs do. The point is to have a party in your living room and sell as much as you can to someone's friends and family. And basically, whenever they do these parties, the goal is to turn the host of the party into a consultant. So as you can see here in this ad for like have a party, they basically are trying to tell you that, you know, if you have a few different parties, you can pay for your starter kit to become a consultant here. Now, as a consultant in this amazing company, like, again, most of the MLM companies, you earn a 25% commission on your personal sales. Although Cindy states in a video that they can earn up to 35% commission, it's allegedly 25% on paper. They also earn commissions on the sales made by their team members, and this can be up to a 5% monthly retail orders from their team. When they recruit new members or reach certain milestones, they, of course, get additional bonuses and product credits. Again, it's like every other typical MLM company. Most of them are the same, and 31 reached nearly $800 million in sales annually. In my research for this stream, I found a very interesting video. It was on Cindy Monroe's personal Vimeo. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is it Vimeo? Vimo? Anyway, it's entitled CM Comeback Video. In this video, Cindy discusses how she has returned to the company after leaving. Upon further research, however, I cannot find any information about her leaving the company, no longer being a CEO. I have scoured the internet as much as I can. I even asked Copilot in several different ways, and they told me that I am absolutely nuts. Like, you've lost your mind. She's never left the company. She's been in it since 2003 when it started, girl. What are you talking about? So if anyone has more information on that, that would be very wonderful if you can come in and enlighten all of us as to what happened with Cindy and the company in 2023. Now, she has used copyrighted music for this video, unfortunately. So I can only show you a tiny bit of it. So what I've done is I have uploaded it here. Okay. And I have also put the link to the original video in the description. Just so that you know, I'm not insane though.
Almost a year ago, I came back into my role as CEO at 31.
Almost a year ago, I came back to my role as CEO at 31. It's a big I'm back video, but allegedly I'm insane for thinking she left, according to Copilot. So if you want to watch the entire video, go ahead and watch it. I was planning originally on playing it for you, but unfortunately upon uploading it, they were like, this bitch is using copyright music. And I'm sorry, but I need to make something on here at some point, okay? So this video was uploaded onto her Vimeo only 4 months ago, which also seems kind of odd. And the funny thing is she kind of addresses in the next video of hers that we're going to watch that this happened, that she returned in 2023. So again, if you have any information on what happened with that, please do reach out to me on my social medias. They're posted all over my channel. You can find me on Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook if you go on there and search Queen of Karma, or you can reach out to me at my email, which is right here. For now, you're just going to have to take my word for it. This video was very strange because she mentions that she was in the company for 17 years and the company's been going for like 21 years. So I wasn't expecting this to be a thing that happened in 2023. I was expecting it to be a few years ago. And then as I did more and more research, it just got weirder and weirder. So I would like to know what happened with Cindy and 31 and her stepping down and coming back. Please come and let us all know. We're wondering what's going on. Thank you, Violet. I appreciate that. I'm very sorry, but it's very short. It's only like a 2-minute video. And it's basically her saying that she's going to be coming back and that she's going to be going to like, it's very Ash Mufarah-esque actually, where she says we're going to go back to our roots. It'll be all about empowering women like it had been for 17 years. And it's all just very iffy. So I'm like, did she leave 17 years later and then return in 2023? I'm not sure. And as you saw, I can't find any information. It appears to be like scrubbed or something. I don't really know what's going on with that. So a little worrisome, but I do have the video saved. You can go and watch it as well in the link down below, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. For now, you'll just have to take my word for it. So back on October 20th, news began spreading that the company would be shutting its doors. And Cindy Monroe uploaded a video on her Vimeo. And on October 23rd of this year, 31 Gifts posted on Instagram and Facebook announcing their amazing closure. So here is the Instagram post. As you see, it has Cindy sitting here with a bag, her 31 bag, showing it off. And this is, of course, the Facebook post. As you can see, it was posted October 23rd. I guess it was a Wednesday at 4:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the post reads, 21 years of stitching our way into the lives of so many. Heart, I shared with our internal team yesterday that we will close 31 at the end of this year. I am so proud that our bag story has been so much more than about the bag. I am proud that thousands of you are woven through our story, through my story. And I wanted to say thank you. Prayer hands, I was amazed yesterday, not only with the stories, the outpouring of love and gratitude, but also with the way our customers supported our sellers. Don't miss this rare opportunity to grab your favorite 31 products while supporting our best of the best consultants, Heart Cindy Monroe. So she posted that up on Facebook, and then shortly after that, her video started circulating everywhere. The video of her coming on and announcing that 31 would be closing. So I thought we would give that a little watch together. And then we have some new things that have been going on since this video has been posted that I really think we need to discuss. There should be a way for me to share this video link as well. I also want to share the link to my YouTube version of that short video that I can't play because it's copyrighted. So that's now also in the chat. If for some reason you don't want to go on the Vimeo and you would rather watch it on YouTube, there's no ads on it. You can go and get it. If you are another anti-MLM content creator and you would like a copy of any of these videos, feel free to reach out to me and ask me. I have no problem sending it over to you via Gmail in a link so that you can then download it. I think as many of us talk about this as possible, the better. So again, this popped up. Hello, Joe. Good to see you. Sorry, guys. I haven't been saying hello. I just kind of got right into it. Good to see you, Joe, and Violet, and Sherry, and Takara. And we have some on passive founders here. It's always great to see you. Please do listen. It's good for you to know about what's going on in your industry. You are also in the multi-level marketing industry. So take note of what happens to the companies after a while, you know? And Albs was here saying, in it to scam it as always. Just wanted to say hello to you guys. But this video is very interesting, is what I'll say. The tone is different. And it's interesting. Let's just get right into it.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. In March of 2023, I reacquired majority ownership of 31 after 3.
See, so I'm like, well, what the fuck? I was so mad. I'm searching everywhere trying to find this information about where she went, what happened, what do you mean she's returned? And then after I give up researching it because I can't find anything no matter what avenue I'm going through. I even reached out to a couple of people. They were like, no, I didn't even know this happened. I was like, okay, well, fine. Then I turn on this video and she's like, yeah, so I came back to the company. I was like, are you kidding me? What the hell? So it sounds like she took 3 years of being a minority owner. They're trying to drive you mad. They must be. They must be. They knew. They were like, we'll drive that queen woman real crazy when she tries to cover this. No, but it sounds like she took 3 years as a minority owner, stepped down as the CEO. And again, I'm just kind of, I want the rest of the tea. What happened? Why was she made to step down? Was it her decision? These are things we want to know. How did she come back? This is good to know, but we don't know. But whatever. Continue on, Cindy.
3 difficult years as a minority owner. Later that year, I stepped back in to lead the company as CEO to attempt to restore our focus on the 31 we had been for over 15 years. And with passion, focus on returning the company and your individual businesses to growth and profitability. When I handed the company over to private equity, we were honestly in distress from a changing sales environment, combined with the major hardship COVID caused all of us.
So it sounds like the company has been experiencing issues for a long time, all the way back just before COVID. And then COVID added more issues.
And to be honest, I didn't gain a single dollar as owner in the transition. But I was able to receive a salary as founder for the next 3 years. And I did this willingly because I believed so much in the mission and values of our 31 brand.
I mean, I'm kind of like, did you though? Did you? Like, I want to go and see what actually happened at this time. I'm sorry, but I'm not just going to take what she says here and go, oh, that must have obviously been what happened. I kind of want to go and see. So if anyone has any posts about what was going on at that time, send them over here. We want to know.
I hoped that the partnership would bring new life and restore growth for you and your business, as well as the company as a whole. Although the partnership had many positive effects, long term, we continue to decline and fall short of profitability and growth. Most of you felt this yourselves on a very personal level in your own businesses, but you chose to persevere. When I returned last year, I came with a new sense of purpose and drive to fix.
So one thing that really bothers me is her entire tone of this entire video. I don't know why she's talking to us like this. It's driving me insane. But in going back, it appears that this is kind of how she always spoke to people.
Fix what we had built so successfully since 2003.
Was it successful though? Because I just said you had to do like a partnership. You had to step down. There was a bunch of problems around COVID. People felt that all personally as distributors in this thing. So, but okay, sure.
I still believed in the power of giving women a place to belong, make some extra income, and find their own version of success through 31 and our sisterhood. Scott and I believed so much in our mission that I chose to eliminate my own salary and invest our savings back into supporting and sustaining our business until we could help return to stability and growth.
Right.
We only recently began to see some glimmers of hope after making some major changes in the way we've released product and how we manage the unfortunate losses that come with discount stacking, shipping cost, and operational costs associated with every order. We have always tried to ensure that we would not run out of products. So over the last several years, as sales have decreased, our excess inventory has increased.
So you're very successful, but your sales are all decreasing. Very bizarre. She's giving, well, if I left it a success and someone else buggered it up, then I had to try to save it. I'm such a hero vibes, right? And I'm like, well, I don't even know what happened. Like, I can't find any details about it. What happened, Cindy?
On top of discounts have eaten away at the funds needed to support the business's operational cost. And in case you haven't noticed, the cost of running a business due to inflation and global economic stability has grown exponentially. You're probably seeing this everywhere you turn, from the grocery store to the local florist. All industries are suffering as inflation continues to spiral out of control. The last couple of months have seen some positive changes in our trajectory.
Okay. last couple months have seen some positive changes. So, like August, September.
Your home office staff has done an incredible, difficult work to try to make sure you have the best opportunity to sell the best product and build a sustainable business. I am so proud and grateful for the product, sales, marketing, operations, and customer service teams for the way they have stepped up and put everything they have into making 31 what we all believed it could and should be.
And what was it supposed to be? It's accessories. Accessories.
However, despite our best efforts, we carry a load of debt and operational costs that are just too high.
I wonder if people watch this, they're like, damn, why did she come back? Maybe if she didn't come back, we would still be running. And she comes on here and it's a weird vibe, isn't it? And the way she's wording it is very much like, I've taken a huge loss. And it's like, okay, but this was your company and your alleged dream. Often, CEOs don't get paid the first few years in their company. If it's like they're the founder CEO, they don't make a profit. And she's like, I've sacrificed the profiting so that all of you could run businesses. We've been so successful. So at the end of the year, we're shutting down. And it's like, what? What do you mean?
Put it simply, we cannot afford to continue with the business we have loved and believed in for so many years. And as you may have seen, we are one of many companies who has had to come to this realization.
And as you've seen, a bunch of the other MLM companies are shutting down right now. So like them, we must shut down too.
We have considered every possibility, but to be honest, my passion as founder and your biggest cheerleader has never been about our company profitability and just selling a bunch of products.
Oh. Okay. Again, you need the profit in order to be a successful company. And if you want the people that are consultants for this to have a successful business, then the business would have to be profiting. At least their businesses would have to be. To put it simply, we took all your savings, so we need to find a new pool of stay-at-home moms, right? Uplifting humanity.
I have fought hard over the last few years to protect you, your income, our culture, and the potential for personal and professional growth. I love our version of the multi-level sales model.
Okay.
I do not believe in a world where you're simply just a sales force selling our products. The mission means too much to me.
Mission.
So it is with a broken heart that I have decided to close 31 in December of this year.
The mission means so much to you, but you're closing 31 December of this year. Okay. I don't see how that helps them run a business from home and empowers them.
There simply is no financial feasible way to continue doing business in a way that allows us to provide the opportunity and benefits we have offered to you, our treasured consultants.
So maybe it should have been a little bit more about the company profitability, huh? Might have helped.
And cover the cost, past, present, and future of doing business. Between the past challenges from COVID, inflation, debt, and the current social climate, the 31 that I envisioned and built from that basement in Tennessee just doesn't work in today's world. I know this is heartbreaking for you too.
Okay.
So many of you have done everything you knew how to do to support the 31 mission.
I know, she's smiling the whole time. Like smiling and then going, it breaks my heart. And I know it breaks your heart too. And it's like, okay, weird. However, you can join my next scam. I mean, sales opportunity.
You have resisted the predatory offers from competitors, acted with integrity in online forums, and worked really hard to sell and build a business for yourself.
But you didn't work hard enough to sell our stuff. So we didn't make any money, and I haven't been paid in years. And so now I have to shut down, and it's your fault I'm in debt. Is that what this is? It's weird. Oh my God, I watched this. Yeah, she's totally robotic and psycho. It's a very bizarre vibe.
Many of you are successful, and this announcement may be a complete shock.
But seriously though, imagine being like a consultant in this, and you have a team, you know, you're making as much as you can in an MLM, and then now you're watching this video. You just be like, what the hell is going on?
Others of you have seen this coming. You've hoped for the best. You have seen friends courted away and even at times speak harshly about our 31 family.
Really weird time to bring this up now, Cindy.
But I want to encourage all of you to stop, take a deep breath, and not just react immediately.
Okay.
The emotions you feel of disappointment, shock, anger, and heartbreak are all things I have personally had to struggle with the last few weeks as it became more and more evident that we were not going to make it.
And now you sound like my narcissistic mom that's like, oh, sweetie, I'm sorry that you're going through a hard time, but do you know what kind of day I had today? Just don't react yet. I understand that you're hurt and you're disappointed because I went through all of these feelings already for the last few weeks. That's what I've been going through. So I got through this and you will too. Like, what? What? How dare she tell people how to react? Honestly. This is what sociopaths do. Imagine being her friend, right? It's creepy.
Despite pouring everything we could into it.
I'm like, listen, Cindy, these consultants may have poured everything they could into it, but apparently you took off for a few years. You came back, and then within a year, the thing's shutting down. Are you sure you put as much into it as you could have? I mean, like, well, something's gone wrong here, you know?
I choose to look upon our last 21 years with gratitude. To be honest, we have faced many challenges since the very beginning. That's just part of life and business.
Yeah.
But I have never been more aware than I am now of the blessing 31 has been to me personally.
Of course.
And the hundreds of thousands of you who we have impacted. I look at me 21 years ago, and that girl would have never imagined the love, friendship.
Why is it all about what you've gotten out of this? Seems to be more about what she's gone through and what she's gotten out of it than it actually is about the consultants, right?
Spiritual and personal growth, and the positive influence that this little dream and a thermal toe would have.
Oh, God.
How could I look at the hardships now and let them overshadow the fulfillment of dreams we have seen in countless thousands of women who, if even for a short season, were able to see blessings through 31?
That's a bizarre thing to say as you're shutting down the company. The hundreds of thousands of dollars I earned. Yeah, right. Right.
Scott and I dreamed of a ministry that would help some people find a deeper relationship with God.
Whoa, Cindy. Whoa. Back up. Back up. We're not doing a ministry. This isn't a ministry. Cindy, Cindy, sweetheart. I'm gonna have to be on your ass now. Thank you. I guess that was my calling. What do you mean you and Scott have been planning a ministry? This is an MLM company that you've been running for 21 years. That since COVID, it sounds like it hasn't gotten the same success. And again, with inflation, I'm sure people aren't really running out to buy expensive handbags, right? And do you need a handbag or a backpack or a wallet or to buy an accessory every month? Am I just a low maintenance bitch? Because like, to me, that's a lot. Like, I'm like, listen, I love me a good purse or wallet, but I mean, to be in an MLM for one, you would have to like buy one a month. Like, I don't need to buy 12 purses a year, 12 wallets a year. You know, like it's a bit much. So obviously now it's tanked. Like you're not making any money. You said you haven't made anything in this for a long time. And then all of a sudden we're talking about how you guys plan to do a ministry. And I'm like, wait a second. What are we doing here, Cindy? Was the MLM just a front for you to build a community of women that want to empower other women so that you could lead them into a ministry? That's a little bizarre.
Find a deeper relationship with God, and we have seen that happen over and over again. We've seen marriages restored, faith regained, homes saved, dreams for your children, and literally hundreds of millions of dollars.
Hey, you keep my kid out of your ministry there, Cindy.
Passed on to people in need through that little dream of mine. How could I ever think for a minute that because it may not work now, that it didn't fulfill God's purpose for it in the world?
Okay. All right. So, are you saying that you're looking upon the 21 years that you ran this company as during those years it did great things, and so now you're chalking that up to it being as if you and Scott were running a ministry? You know, it's creeping me out. You're creeping me out with this. I'm getting a little worried. Oh, I hear ministry is good for taxes, Kate says. Yeah, right? Right? Aaron says, I was in 31 years ago. I'm so sorry. They tell you to buy every new pattern piece, and you need to spend a ton to even stay in. Yeah, you would. I mean, you're doing attraction marketing in MLMs. So you're expected to use these products, have these products. So that's why I'm like, you don't need to buy a new purse every month or new accessories. That's just a lot. So I can imagine what it would have been like. It would have been like LuLaRoe, but with bags instead of leggings, you know? Just garages full of backpacks. Satan has caused this business to go under. It was Satan.
Of course, my heart is broken that we cannot continue in business. But my heart is way more full of gratitude and joy for what we have seen him do through 31. Okay. And I pray that you can see that too.
So we're supposed to be like, God is the reason for 31? God was just using Cindy Monroe and 31 to do his work. Like, nobody's ever going to say that, Cindy. Hell froze over at last. right? Sounds awful. It really does. Like, how many patterns could you need? I know, that's what I mean. But with these companies that do accessories, that do clothes, that's how they get you, because it's all attraction marketing. So they'll be like, oh, do you have the Cindy tote? I bet you there's something called Cindy tote, isn't there? They probably named them after women. They'll be like, do you have the Cindy tote? And then people will be like, oh no, I don't have that one. And it's like, well, you need that one. Because like if it goes on sale or something in future, you're going to have it so that you can record yourself and put it on Facebook and be like, this is me and my Cindy tote. I love this bag. I can put so much in it, you know? So it's like every single time that a new cut or new type comes out, every time a new pattern comes out, every time something new happens, they go, oh, you should get this. Oh, well, how are you going to be able to sell it? And now, see, this is how normal MLMs trick you into buying in order to sell. Most normal MLMs do it in this manipulative way. All right. They don't straight up say you have to buy the products before you sell them in order to make money, because that's illegal. So instead, they'll do all these different types. It'll be like, you need the tote version, you need the backpack version, then you also need the purse version, and then there's also a matching wallet that comes with it, and you need one of each so that you can promote each one, and there'll be sales for all of it. So they kind of put the pressure on people like that, and then the people kind of go, oh shit, I'm gonna have to buy like one version of every single fucking bag here. And that's how it usually happens. And then you have on passive that just straight up says you have to buy products before you can sell them. And I'm like, no. But you can kind of see how the pressure here would have been happening on everyone in this, right? It's all attraction marketing, which means you have to have it to sell it, essentially. I put fabric in all of my 31 totes. Oh yeah, you got some? Did they fit a lot? Are they at least like, all right? It is a scam. It is. It could be worse. You could be selling 50-cent jewelry for $5. Oh, well, there are MLMs that do that, and they have jewelry parties.
The most important benefits of 31 for all of you has been the sisterhood. And I encourage you that the community you have found should not end.
Well, what are we going to be doing together? If we're not selling handbags and purses and tote bags, though, Cindy, like what are we doing? So everyone's built a downline. That's what you mean by community, right? The downline and the uplines. Yeah. And when the company ends, they either leave the MLM industry, which is what we all hope for them, right? Or they go and they look for another opportunity, which we see over and over again. They MLM hoppers, right? Oh, this one's over. I got to go find another one. And then when they're not, when that one goes under, or they're not successful in a year of that one, they move on to another one, and they just keep going, right? So what is the goal with this? Like, yes, they've built a quote unquote community, but what are they going to be doing? Like, if you shut down the company, they're like, what are we doing there? Like, are we just going to be hanging out? Like, I'm having a hard time. Are we? I guess we are going to have to start selling all of our stuff for 31. I guess like the community could run a little bit off of the 31 shit that you have in your garage that you have to sell off now. But unfortunately, when the MLM crumbles and the downline and the upline relationships are no longer running in a way where people are making commission off of each other, I'm sorry to say, but they don't care about each other anymore. Most people just go on with their life, and these people will never talk again. it sucks. I know when you're in the MLM, they tell you that you're family and they love you and you're the most important person to them. But as soon as that MLM ends, that's it. So I'm like, what do you think is going to happen here? Like, everyone's just going to be like, we should all still hang out. Where are you hanging out? Doing what? What is happening? We're all going to be part of the Red Sea. Like, it's very, very bizarre. You know? She can sell her email list, I guess. I mean, she's not going to make much money with that. But I'm like, what do you mean they can continue their communities? I just really hope you don't mean continue it with when you and Scott do a ministry.
You have friends and accountability partners who have been much more than business associates.
Okay, but the accountability partner thing is supposed to be more of a business accountability partner. So again, when you remove the business, what are then they're like my life coach accountability partner? I don't know if I like that. You know, then what are they judging and telling me what to do in my personal life? They can play Scrabble every night on Zoom, start doing trivia. Scam Jam beat me to it. She can always go to trivia night. She's giving me flashbacks to mine too. Like, a lot. The attitude of like, I'm calm and I'm like happy with this smile on my face. See this sly smile? And I'm going to act like I'm really worried about how this affects you, but it's actually going to be all about me. Just like that's the vibes I get, you know? Maybe it's her way of saying, we will keep in touch so everyone doesn't see it was all empty. Maybe. I hope so, honestly.
The community you have found here does not have to end with our closing.
Okay.
Lastly, I want to encourage you. You are amazing people who have made every minute of the last 21 years totally worth it to me.
To you. Oh.
31 has always been about more than a bag. And it is you and the influence that you have as women and men.
Again, I'm feeling like it's more about you, Cindy, but okay.
Of integrity in this world around you. Now, I know you have a million questions. And Angie will be here after me to share what this means for you and your business.
Oh, we're going to get into that too.
But just know that instead of liquidating products or just closing the doors immediately, that we want to allow you the opportunity to make as much money as you possibly can between now and the end of the year.
All right.
We will be offering huge discounts and commissions on all sales through December 15th.
All right. So when she says we're going to be offering huge sales and commissions until December 15th, I bet you're thinking that she's just going to sell like basically all the rest of the inventory that they have of 31 for far cheaper than usual. Right? Like, that's what you're thinking. Oh, okay. Yeah. They have to get rid of all the rest of the products that they have. So they're just going to kind of like get rid of all the rest of them. Consultants will maybe get a better commission. Maybe they'll up the commission from 25% to the 35%. I don't know. You know, you're thinking she's got to sell everything before December 15th. Right? Because that makes sense. Why not buy back the inventory from the consultants so they can make money? That would be a good idea. But as I think you're picking up here, I don't know if Cindy actually wants this to be about that. You know, she's kind of in this like weird thing where it's like, I didn't make any money. So you should be grateful for the money I let you make. Like, I can't help but read that out of her when she's saying, like, some of you have been successful. It's like, oh, sorry, Cindy. But as the owner and CEO, you're the one supposed to take the loss. Yeah. That's why we're mad at Ash Mufara, because he didn't take it, you know? A global sister brotherhood. That's the naysayer motto. Right? It's just so weird. Hi, Sam. Good to see you. So, like, that's what you're thinking, right? You're thinking, yeah, all right, she's getting rid of her products and stuff and probably going to up their commission so that they can really make a good buck before this shuts down and have a decent Christmas, at least with this thing shutting down.
And I want you to be able to finish well and make as much as possible before Christmas.
Yeah.
So Angie will give you all those important details. I love you so much. I will miss every conference experience, all the photo ops, long photo ops, the incentive trips, and extra surprise drop-ins at many of your regional meetings and retreats. My heart has always been and will continue to be with you. Thank you. Thank you for loving me and believing with me in the calling that God put on my life for the last 21 years.
I got again.
It would have never been possible, or it would have never flourished without each of you.
Wonderful. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for that, Cindy. That was definitely interesting. So, of course, there have been a lot of anti-MLM creators that have already reacted to this video. I'm sure many of you have already seen it. Excuse me. Hopefully you liked my commentary. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. But that was a video that she uploaded to her Vimeo on October 20th. So I think many of the distributors in this saw that video. And then they were kind of like talking, and the news got out. And then they officially announced it a few days later on their socials, as I showed you. And that's kind of how the news came out that this thing was going to be shutting down, which makes perfect sense, right? Like that's how it will happen. So it's announced that 31 is shutting down, and they're going to be doing whatever to help these distributors get on their feet, have a decent Christmas, as she said, you know, with the shutdown, and then hopefully it will ease the pain of the shutdown, if you will. So Behind MLM posted an article. We love Behind MLM here. Sherry says, God hates MLMs. Yes, Jesus says, please stop promoting these damn scams and bringing my dad into it. Okay, he doesn't want nothing to do with it. Listen to Jesus. Is she still their friend? Yes. I love your money. Yeah, that's all that was, right? I love your money so much. I love your money. So 31 Gifts consultants have announced the MLM company is closing its doors. And here, good old behindmlm.com has a lot of examples of kind of how people announce this that were higher up in the company, if you will. So here is Michaela Bouchler. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. And as you can see, there's this email. It looks like an email because there's a subject on it. I don't know if she was, it doesn't say here if it was an email, but it appears to be. There's a subject. So it says subject, important announcement regarding 31 gifts. Dear customers and friends, which I was like, well, that's kind of a burn. In MLMs, you always treat everyone like they're your best friend, even your customers, because the goal is to turn customers into consultants. So when I first read that, I was like, oh, well, she's just not even hiding it anymore now. Like, you're the customers, not my friends anymore. I can't recruit you. So, dear customers and friends, I hope this message finds you well. It is with a heavy heart that I must share some significant news regarding our cherished company, 31 Gifts. After many years of bringing joy and empowerment to countless individuals and families, the difficult decision has been made to close our doors. And now it sounds like it's a decision amongst more people than just Cindy, right? I want to express my deepest gratitude for you. Each of you has played an integral role in the success and spirit of my business with 31 Gifts. I am making the most of it until the end of the year, and we'll be focusing on chemo bags heavy for the next 60 days. Yeah, chemo bags. You heard that right. Please join me in reflecting on the incredible journey we have shared and the wonderful community we have built together. While this chapter is coming to an end, the memories and friendships we have forged will remain with us always. Thanks. Thank you once again for being a part of the 31 family. Another thank you for your money. Your passion and dedication have been nothing short of inspiring. And Michaela is the director of 31 Gifts. So warm regards, Michaela, the director. And then it says, in case you're wondering, chemo bags refers to gift bags distributed to, cancer patients. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This company that is all about empowering women likes to hand out chemo bags, to help empower those cancer women with cancer. What started as a gift for my dad while he was receiving treatments turned into inspiration to do our own project. Mom and I have been doing chemo bags for 9 years. To date, approximately 600 bags have been donated. By participating in our Big Pink raffle and 50-50 draw, you're not just buying a ticket, you're purchasing the possibility of a brighter day for cancer patients in our community. Every dollar raised will go directly towards creating chemo bags filled with essentials and little comforts that can make a big difference during treatment. These bags offer more than just physical items. They deliver a message of solidarity, love, and hope to those fighting their toughest battles. Please live so you can join our MLM company. Your contribution, no matter the size, helps remind someone that they are not alone. It's a powerful way to show that our community stands together, supporting each other through thick and thin. Let's turn compassion into action and make a tangible impact in the lives of local cancer patients. Join us in making a difference. Purchase your raffle tickets tonight, and let's spread hope, one chemo bag at a time. Thank you for your kindness and generosity. Social media posts from 31 Gifts distributors suggest the company will be shut down on December 15th, 2024. Here's Rhonda Wilson, another director of 31 Gifts. Today we received some very sad news. 31 will be closing its doors on December 15th. Broken heart. This company has always been out more than just a bag. Very good, Rhonda. Good job. This company has always been out more than just a bag. It's been about friendships with my customers and my team and the ideals of the Proverbs 31 woman. And then you realize why they named this 31. And you're like, oh, interesting. I have loved sharing solutions with you to make life a little easier. Thank you for supporting me these past 5.5 years. I'll be here until the end, sharing closeouts with you. Strangely enough, while its consultants are informed, 31 Gifts has yet to publicly confirm it is closing. It did a few days later. 31 Gifts was launched by founder Cindy Monroe in 2003. Over the last 22 years, 31 Gifts cites itself as one of the largest direct sale companies started in the last 20 years with more than $5 billion in total sales. As of September 2021, SimilarWeb was still tracking 451,000 monthly visits to 31 Gifts website. 98% of 31 Gifts' website traffic originates from the US. Allegedly, the company is only in the US and Canada. It says Behind MLM reviewed 31 Gifts in 2016. The company marketed a range of women's fashion items and had a strong focus on retail sales. 31 Gifts appear to offer a pretty robust women's fashion offering. On the compensation side of things, 31 Gifts offers strong retail incentives by way of increasing retail commissions with affiliate rank. Retail commission incentives are often absent in MLM compensation plans, so this is great to see. Specifics as to why 31 Gifts is closing remain unclear. Cindy Monroe hasn't posted on social media in almost 2 months. And then there's an update. An update from October 26. And that is in relation to 31 Gifts closing cash grab. Heck, you didn't know what a chemo bag was until now, right? Hi, Jelly. Good to see you. So remember, 31 Gifts, it's closing down. It's going to be done by December 15th, 2024. All right? Doors are closed. No more consultants, no more selling. 31 Gifts has now publicly confirmed it will be closing, and he shares the post from Cindy Monroe that we read earlier. And it says, while a date isn't specified, distributors had earlier leaked December 15th. Now, in what appears to be an attempt to clear stock, 31 Gifts has reduced distributor sign-up fees to $1. And then I'm like, what are you talking about? Why would they even want that? I don't understand. Like that's weird. Why would I join the company right now? It's shutting down in a month. It's very bizarre to me that you would then reduce the sign-up fee to $1 to get more people to sign up. It's supposed to be, in my opinion, it's a way for them to help their existing distributors. Okay. Funnily enough, we have done a lot of research on these like weird deals on the sign-up fees. And a lot of times when they drop the price like this, distributors don't stay for longer than a month after signing up. On the regular, about 50% of the distributors that sign up drop out within the first month. But when they lower the price like that, it's way worse. So I'm thinking that Cindy knows this information. It's out there. It's been a thing. We've been knowing, right? So her idea is I'll get a whole bunch of people to sign up, and then that will help the existing distributors. And by the time that they would all drop out anyway, we're going to be shutting down. So it won't really fucking matter. You know? And it's like, interesting. They're hoping people sign up for the product discount. Yes. Yeah, and they're trying to get whatever they can from people. So it says, hi, please see your TOT notifications for this announcement and an update on the FAQs regarding the business closure. So it says, effective today, October 24th at 4 p.m. Eastern, we will be discontinuing our basic kit. In its place, we will offer the $1 enrollment opportunity. This digital enrollment option is designed to provide an accessible and streamlined way to join our community and help others make additional income for the holidays as we close out the business. Come join for like a month, sell some stuff, and then, you'll be good. The $1 enrollment will be available until October 31st. So then I'm like, okay, so then you're only doing it for you only did it for like a month. That's weird. For more information on this, visit TOT Marketing October. So as you can see, it says 31 join for $1. As of October 24th, 31 Gifts is allowing new distributors to sign up for $1. This offer is available till October 31st. Then until December 15, these new distributors can make additional income for the holidays. While not strictly speaking unethical, I do think it's poor form to launch a recruitment drive prior to 31 Gifts closing. One of the key selling points of MLM is building something residual for the future. Here you pay $1, try to build something over the next month and a half, and then it's over. It's gone. Realistically, I don't think anyone signing up for 31 Gifts now is going to be duped per se, but I do feel there might be some last-minute profiteering going on. Come on, it's only $1 to sign up. What have you got to lose? Prospect signs up, orders some product, and generates some revenue for whoever recruited them. The more respectable thing to do is just have a sale. Slap a "we're closing" sign on 31 Gifts website, something like this. Just slap that on there, right? And then you're good to go. You're good to go. Start slashing prices. Let your customers buy it all out. Spare a thought for the unlucky person who might sign up for $1 and does manage to get something going. And I think that's the thing that irks me. $1 or not, you're signing up to participate in 31 Gifts MLM opportunity. If you fail over the next month and a half, you'll probably take a loss in purchased inventory. If you succeed, come December 15th, whatever you do build is snatched away. So that kind of sucks, right? Like it's not a great thing about them shutting down. That's not the best thing ever. So it's looking iffy. It's iffy. And right now they are still accepting people. You have to do some stuff in order to end up on their website. But they are still allegedly taking people. So I don't know. It's a little iffy to me. The other thing I want to talk about is that Proverbs 31 is the final chapter of the book of Proverbs in the Hebrew Bible or the Old Testament of the Christian Bible. It contains advice for a just king and details the attributes of an ideal woman. One of the key verses is, "Give her the fruit of her hands and let her works praise her at the gates." So it's a little bit weird to have a company that is named after Proverbs 31 in the Bible that tells women how to behave and how to be, what they got to do to be perfect, and then to claim that you're running a company that empowers women. I'm also very worried. I'm very worried because the video that I watched of Cindy Monroe's with you today was very, very creepy. It's a creepy sort of video. And she really does stress that you don't have to end your community. And she also mentions that she and Scott wish to have had a ministry. And as Takara pointed out, this thing is in the Bible Belt. It's an MLM named after Proverbs 31. I'm a little bit worried that in this closing, Cindy is going to decide to maybe pivot this company and go and do something else. And in doing that, Cindy is going to start to create a cult of personality surrounding herself, or who knows, maybe she and Scott go for it. and they decide to open up this ministry because they think we have a whole bunch of followers. This is how they start. All right. I mean, how do you think Bob Larson got Bob Larson University? And that guy's running quite the cult. So I'm worried. I'm worried about the language used. I'm worried about the vibe she gives me. I'm worried about how she stressed that this isn't over for the people in 31 and that they could still have their community. I'm worried about it being in the fucking Bible Belt and being named after Proverbs 31 and what that can mean for these women in future. I'm just worried. And I think that we need to keep a really close eye on this one. We need to kind of start following Cindy. See what Cindy is up to. Where does Cindy go after this? What is Cindy doing? Is she bringing these people with them? Because a lot of them may follow her. You know what I mean? The discounts, where are they? I'm glad you asked. 31 gifts. Let's look that up right now. I'll show you the alleged discounts of the products if you're interested to actually see what they're like selling them for right now. I did have it. Here it is. Ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. So their stuff is usually like pretty cheap for their little utility totes. Maybe we'll go to shop all. Let's do that. That's probably the best way. So it ranges. It ranges. This is the prices right now. Again, as you can see, it kind of ranges. Because then you get to luggage and you're looking at $265. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the purses and smaller wallets and whatnot, these utility bags, they're like $12. There's a lot of stuff around $20. But then these out the door thermal backpacks are $79, which you might argue is pricey. The sales are like this bento box. So as you see, not everything is on sale, by the way, which some people are finding a little weird. They're kind of like, why isn't everything on sale? It's not much of a discount sale. So like this went from $29 to $25, which is shit. All right. The special anniversary, all about the Benjamins, baby. That one's still $59 if you get the special anniversary one. But it's okay because the caramel smooth pebble one and the honey yellow smooth pebble and the little lobsters, all right, and the soft watercolor spots and etc., they're on sale from $59 to $19.99. So as you can see, these ones, the slim wallet goes from $49 till $14.99. This one goes to $20. This one also goes to $20. This one is from $25 to $12. And then a lot of their stuff is still normal price. Like this is normally $69. This is normally $59, normally $30. Like that's what they cost. And it's kind of like that for the whole thing. Like this one went from $39 to $35. Like, oh, wow. You took $4 off. Thank you so much, Cindy. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, people are probably not that pleased. But I guess one could argue that she doesn't want to cut the prices down too much because she still wants the distributors to make their buck. But I mean, it's not much of a sale. Like for a laptop sleeve, it's still $48. You know, that for a tree ornament, it's $19. So, you know, you could argue. Also, the other thing that you may notice at the top of the page here, which I also forgot to tell you at the beginning, I'm sorry, is that it says, due to high order volumes, personalization is no longer available except on the picture perfect ornament. And shipping may be a bit delayed, but no worries, we are on it. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate you. And that made me laugh because I was like, it's due to the high order volumes and not the fucking fact that your company is literally shutting down. Like, okay, that's weird. So that's the so-called sale. Not much of a sale. It really isn't. So what is she doing for people? I guess the only thing is she marked off a few items as I showed you and then made it $1 for some people to sign up in October, which again, I don't see how that really does much for you if you're only able to make commissions off of it for a month or two and then everything shuts down. But here we are, you know? So I want to hear your thoughts. I want to know what you guys think about 31 as a company. If you have an experience with this company, please do leave it down below. Let me know what you guys think about, like, what you think Cindy has planned in future. Something tells me we're not done here. All right. Cindy's not just going to go now and go off and be a happy stay-at-home mom or whatever. She's not going to be doing that. I have a feeling that she thinks that she and Scott are going to maybe start a ministry or they're going to start something back up. She still has this following. She's told them all not to quit their communities and to keep their communities going. And it makes me think that there's a reason for that. So what do you guys think that reason is? Do we have a reason to be worried here? Am I overreacting? Am I just someone that's been covering cults in 2019? So now I see every single thing as a cult? I don't know. Maybe you think so. Maybe you're like, Queen, you're fucking nuts. This lady seems quite sweet. And she just loves all of us. Let me know that too down below. But that's all I've got for you guys today for MLM Monday. Aaron says, cancel Cindy, Wendy, she's lame. I have to agree. I'm not a fan. I'm really worried about where this is going. And I think I'm going to stay on Cindy's tail for a little while until I feel confident that she's not about to start up a ministry or cult of any kind. So again, let me know your guys' thoughts. I love all of you for the support that you give me here on my channel. Enjoy the rest of your MLM Monday. She reminds you of Gina. Do you know what? That might be part of it. Because she has that same like toxic positivity where you could like see it in her personality. Like she's not just being toxically positive, you know, like it's like a part of her. And yeah, Jean has the same thing. I can see how you would say that. I can see that. I get that too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think all down below. I love all your faces. And I'm thinking that tomorrow, by the way, guys, for those of you that are like, Queen, you didn't do a retro react. I'm thinking that tomorrow we're going to do a live retro react. There's a longer form stream. And if I can't do it tomorrow, we'll do it Wednesday. There's a longer form stream of ashes from several years ago that I would like to go through. It's too long to do in a video. So I'm hoping that over the next couple days, we'll be able to do that. So stay tuned to the community tab for that. And I will see you all very, very soon with another one. Mwah!
Queen of Karma, spitting fire like a dragon, torching scams, ain't no lagging. Expose the villains, no chillin', she real, stay killing. Manipulation tactics, break it down like fractions. Watch your videos, gain traction, mind in action. Sub to her channel, truth candle burning bright, illuminating dark corners, bringing scams to light. Queen of Karma, grinding day and night, unveil the schemes, make the world right. My mentality, she dissecting the madness, all some realness. Teach you how to stop the fakes, dodging all the ill stress. Her words piercing like arrows, no shadows. Follow her lead, avoid the gallows. Stay woke, folks, don't get caught in the hype. Queen of Karma got that insight, clear sight. Deflect the con, scam alarms, bringing sheep fight. Wisdom glowing, unmasking the night. Karma queen, reign supreme, scammers nightmare, that's her theme. She got the strategy, breaking down your fantasies. Every tactic she witnessed, break free from the sickness. Channel wisdom, slickness, ain't no hit or miss. Sub to her channel, truth candle burning bright, illuminating dark corners, bringing scams to light. Queen of Karma, grinding day and